I don't hear nothing. Hold on. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Joe Mastriani, CBS Broadcasting. Just a couple of quick questions for you. How do you feel about the Clinton-Lewinsky scandal?
Well, I hope it'll soon be over, and I think it will. I don't think the Senate has any chance in the world for removing President Clinton from office, and I don't think he's going to resign. The main thing is to get it done.
All right, so that was
Yeah, he's used to that question. Sounds like
Who was the best president?
Who was the best president?
Well, the best president in this century, in my opinion,
Was me. I was the best. I used to make sure that all of the lines for the tennis courts at the White House were always short. When Hamilton Jordan wanted to play tennis, and let's say my wife Rosalind, we would make sure that the tennis court would be free for the hours that they wanted to play. Thank you.
Harry Truman. He's the one that I admire most. But if you go way back to Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln, it's obvious that even President Truman would have some competition.
Who do you think was the worst?
Well, that's hard to say. I don't know. Some didn't have a chance to prove themselves
Like me.
being capable.
I would have to say me. While Rome
Nobody
burned,
gave me a chance.
I fiddled.
I think that all of the men who served in the White House were probably dedicated to the best interest of our country. Some of them had unfortunate circumstances, but I don't think we have one that you could categorize as the worst.
Okay. Would you have let your daughter be a White House intern under Bill Clinton?
Well, I think Amy is able to take care of herself, and I would trust Amy in almost.
I understand she's very good at oral.
She is a karate expert.
Jimmy Carter's a pretty good guy. He's answering questions. So far, so good.
Haven't we interviewed him before and answered all the questions?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Circumstance.
Does Rosalind still get you hot?
Well, we have just as fulfilling life together in the most intimate moments as we had when we first got married. And
Wow.
we learned now how to, I'd say, accommodate each other's desires and so forth better. Even.
That is news.
Wow.
They are as hot for each other now as they ever have been.
Maybe they weren't that hot to begin with.
I don't think so. I think that they were pretty hot.
And did you hear what he said? We have found ways to accommodate each other's needs.
Yes.
My need for anal sex has been accommodated. But then again, Rosalind likes certain acts, too.
Okay, I'll do her if she'll do me.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye.
She likes to wear a strap on. Wow. This is big news.
Yeah.
Do you think the presidency prematurely aged you?
No, I don't think so. I was only 56 when I left the White House. And at that time, my life expectancy was about 25 more
The big question's coming up. Did you ever let an intern play with your peanuts?
Okay.
years. And so I've already passed the age of 74, and I still have a good, healthy life. I don't think it really aged me too much.
He's 74.
Did you ever have an intern play with your peanuts?
Well, I don't want to answer that question. I'm sure that some of the people all over Washington ate peanuts, but that's as far as I'll go with that question. Okay.
Ooh.
It's cool.
My peanuts is my business.
He's 74. He sounds great.
Did you know he was that young when he left office?
Yeah.
He seemed real old when he left office.
Yeah, but he's gotten
Yeah.
younger since.
I guess now that you're 50, Jack, it doesn't seem that...
Yeah, 50.
He was a spry young
Yes,
man.
he was that young.
Just a kid. Just a kid.
All right, here we go.
Have you ever experienced the benefits of Viagra?
No, I haven't. Haven't needed it yet.
Wow.
Are you secretly jealous that everyone likes Clinton and they don't like you?
I don't agree with that. Everybody obviously don't like President Clinton, and everybody obviously doesn't dislike me. If they did, I wouldn't have this crowd here to sign my seat.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice, Jimmy Cobb.
Look at that. Everyone's applauding. Who are these people applauding?
Yeah, what are they applauding?
Our idiotic questions. Well, the president handled it very well.
He's been in some tough press conferences before, and he's survived.
Jeez.
Does Rosalind still get you hot? Oh, yes, we have accommodated each other's needs.
Would you love to know?
The hell's going on in that bedroom?
We have learned to accommodate.
Go ahead, Fred. You're on the air.